Japan is a beautiful country with a rich culture and history. It is also a country that faces constant threats from natural disasters, especially earthquakes and tsunamis. How does Japan cope with these challenges? How does Japan prepare for the worst and recover from the aftermath? Japan is located in the Pacific Ocean, where 90% of the world's earthquakes, volcanic eruptions, and tsunamis occur. This area is known as the Ring of Fire, and Japan lies right in the middle of it. This means that Japan experiences frequent seismic activity and has to deal with the consequences of it. With some days having 3 to 4 quakes in a single day, this makes Japan the only country in the world where earthquakes are so common that it is necessary to construct earthquake-proof skyscrapers. But earthquakes are not the only problem. Earthquakes can also trigger tsunamis, which are giant waves that can travel at high speeds and cause massive destruction. Japan has experienced approximately 143 tsunamis in the past 1,300 years, resulting in the loss of 130,874 lives. The most devastating tsunami occurred in 1741, with a wave height of 90 meters. That's equivalent to a 30-story building. Unfortunately, the frequency and intensity of tsunamis in Japan are increasing over time due to factors such as climate change, rising sea levels, and shifting tectonic plates. The most recent and tragic example of this was the 2011 Tohoku earthquake and tsunami. On March 11, 2011, a 9.1 magnitude earthquake struck 72 kilometers east of the Oshika Peninsula, triggering a massive tsunami. This earthquake was the 4th largest in the world and the largest in Japan's history. The resulting tsunami reached a height of 55 meters and traveled at a speed of 700 kilometers per hour, smashing into the northeastern coast of Japan. The tsunami caused widespread damage and claimed the lives of 15,000 people. It also triggered a nuclear disaster at the Fukushima Daiichi nuclear plant, which released radioactive material into the environment. The total damage caused by the tsunami amounted to $235 billion, making it the most expensive disaster in the world. One of the biggest challenges with tsunamis is their unpredictability, even with modern technology. Tsunamis can strike with little or no warning, leaving people with very little time to escape. This was the case for thousands of residents in Sendai, who received a warning just 8 minutes before the tsunami hit. Many of them were unable to reach higher ground or evacuate to safe shelters. This lack of predictability makes it difficult to prepare for tsunamis and prevent casualties. However, Japan has not given up. Japan has learned from its past experiences and implemented unique strategies to protect its coastal cities. One of these strategies is the construction of sea walls, which are barriers that block or reduce the impact of tsunami waves. Sea walls have been a long-standing defense mechanism, with the village of Taro serving as an example after being attacked by a typhoon in 1896 and 1933. However, the 2011 tsunami surpassed the capabilities of these walls, leading Japan to invest $12 billion in taller and longer sea walls along the northern coast. These new walls are designed to withstand tsunami waves and have been tested using simulators to replicate the 2011 earthquake. Breakwaters have also been constructed near hotspot locations in the sea to further mitigate the impact of tsunamis. While these sea walls and engineering efforts are impressive, Japan acknowledges that they are not a permanent solution. They are only a temporary measure that can buy some time for evacuation when waves strike. Japan knows that the best way to deal with tsunamis is to prevent them from happening in the first place, or at least reduce their frequency and intensity. This requires addressing the root causes of tsunamis, such as global warming, rising sea levels, and increasing storm intensity. Japan is determined to protect its people from natural disasters, but also recognizes the need for continued adaptation and preparedness. Japan is a nation of resilience. It has faced numerous dangerous earthquakes and tsunamis throughout its history, but it has never given up. It has always bounced back and rebuilt itself stronger than before. Japan has shown the world how to cope with natural disasters, how to learn from them, and how to overcome them. Japan is a nation that has no choice but to confront these challenges, but it is also a nation that has the courage and the will to do so. Thanks for watching. See you in next interesting video.